Is it bad that I forgot about my Demon Slayer one-shots? Yeah, it probably is. But hopefully I'll get those done soon. Hopefully. But anyways, here is chapter 49. Warning! Chapter 49 has some horniness. So please, your discretion is advised. Yin, your swimsuit is so cute, Nezuko commented. Yours is adorable too. I love the pink design. I also like Shinobu's purple swimsuit, you commented. Shinobu let out a chuckle. Well, I like Mitsu's green swimsuit, she commented. Huh? Well, I love the design of all your guys' swimsuits, Mitsu replied. Well, what were the four of you doing? Well, you guys were shopping for swimsuits. But now all of you were finished shopping. Tomorrow there's class, right? You asked. Of course. I think the teachers are talking about summer break. It might be announced soon, Shinobu replied. I think our school will announce our summer break next week, Shinobu pouted. Don't worry, we'll wait for you, Nezuko, Mitsu assured Nezuko. Well, this is your stop, Shinobu commented as you all stopped at the bus stop. You pouted. Well, this sucks, you mumbled. It's all right, Yin. All of us can meet up after school, Mitsuri suggested. You nodded. Yeah, you're right, you replied. You watched as they got on the bus. Yin, are you sure you want to walk home? Nezuko asked. You nodded. My home is near the mall anyways. Don't worry, guys. You reassured them. All right, be careful on your way home, Yin, Shinobu told you. You nodded and soon watched the bus leave. Damn, now I'm lonely. Should I watch my favorite show? You mumbled. You were about to walk back home, but someone stopped you. Yin! A familiar voice spoke out. You turned to see a familiar Pikachu boy. Oh, hey, Zenitsu, he spoke out. Did you go shopping to or? You asked. Yeah. Here, you can have this. He lies as he handed you an iced coffee with whipped cream. Was the whipped cream with an extra ingredient you thought? He wasn't shopping. He was following you. He was at the mall to buy some school supplies, but found you by chance, and soon followed you, waiting for the chance to finally have you alone. Why are you giving it to me? You asked. I was also with Kyoku, but he ditched me, so, he replied. Another lie. You shrugged and soon took a sip. There wasn't anything weird. On the coffee, that is. The whipped cream, on the other hand, why does it taste salty? Well, I guess I won't eat my favorite part, you thought. What was his reason for... Oh, I knew. Adding a male ingredient, you ask? Well, that's because when he gives you a part of him, it sparks joy. He feels at ease, even when it's not with you. At least, a part of him is with you. What does not spark joy is when he sees you with other guys. But he knows that he should control himself, or you'd run away. As you drank your coffee, he walked you home. He suddenly holds your hand. You were surprised. Zenitsu? He spoke out. Is there something wrong? You can tell me what's on your mind, you added. You noticed that his facial expression looked sad. I want to touch you, he thought. Nothing. Can I just hold your hand until we arrive at your apartment? He asks. Sure, you replied. The walk home was quiet and awkward. You couldn't properly read what he was thinking. Soon the two of you arrived at your apartment building. Well, thanks for walking me home, Zenitsu, you thanked him. Oh, it's nothing yet, he replied as he stared at your face, his eyes trailing to your lips. He wanted to have a taste. I'll see you tomorrow at school, he spoke out. He snaps out of his thoughts. Oh, yeah. He gave you a small smile. He soon started to walk home. but took one more glance at your apartment. His thoughts were filled with you. He wanted to know what kissing your soft lips felt like, how angelic and satisfying your moans would be like. He wanted to know the different expressions you could make. He wanted to know how it feels to touch your bare skin with his thoughts were cut off by his phone ringing. He picked up. Hello? He spoke up. Zenitsu, where are you? I cooked some lunch. Come home quickly, his grandpa told him. He let out a chuckle. Yes, Gramps, I'm on my way home right now, he replied. All right then, be careful, he told him. He put his phone back in his pocket. Should I kidnap her already? No, I should be patient, Zenitsu mumbled. He would satisfy himself with his imagination. For now, he wanted to have you in his clutches so badly. If he had you, he would cup your cheek and have a taste of your lips. Besides, didn't you forget that he wants you? Badly. Time skip. You grumbled as you were late to school. Fuck. You cursed under your breath as you locked the door to your apartment. You were screwed. If you were late, Muzan would totally punish you and give you more homework when he tutors you. Looks like I'll have to speedrun my way to school. You spoke out as the manhunt/speed hunt music that was a famous green Teletubby user plays in your head. As you were speedrunning your way to school, you noticed a woman who was posting posters everywhere while she was crying. You soon stopped in your tracks. Oh, Felicia, my baby, where are you? The woman sobbed in her hands, trembling. Here, let me help you, you told her as you walked up to her. She turned to you. Oh, thank you so much. The woman sniffled. You soon realized that the poster was a missing person, and the person missing was Felica or something. Felica, that girl that framed you for stealing Miyuhore's wallet. Miyuhore was your nickname for that rat. You soon taped the poster to the wall. Thank you so much, the woman said again as more tears rolled down her cheeks. You felt sorry for her. She had dark eye bags and her eyes were red and puffy from crying. She soon noticed your uniform. You have the same uniform as my daughter. Are you her classmate? She asked. I actually saw her at times, but that's it. I hadn't talked to her, you replied. Oh, my daughter. She's missing. We had an argument and she ran away. I wanted to ask her best friend Miyoku if she knew where she was, but she's on Hawaii and would come home after summer, the woman cried. I'm so worried for my daughter. I just wish that she's safe. And with the mysterious serial killer on the loose, The woman couldn't speak anymore as she cried harder. You slowly pulled her into a hug. You let her cry on your shoulder. If I ever find your daughter, I'll be sure to tell you, ma'am. She has a lot of friends. I'm sure she's safe. You reassured her. You're right. Thank you so much. You're a kind person. She thanked you. Soon a familiar voice spoke out. Yin, you turned to see Gyo. He looked around to notice the missing person poster and noticed that it was the girl speaking of, Gyo, you spoke out? Oh, right. You children need to go to school. The woman spoke up. Thank you so much. What is your name? The woman asked. Oh, Yin, he replied. Thank you so much, Yin. She sniffed and soon she left. What was that? Who was that woman? He asked. She's Felicia's mother. I really hope that she comes back to her mother. I feel really sorry for her, he mumbled. Gyu didn't really reply. Oh shit, we need to go to school. We're late. Why are you always so late anyways? You asked. I overslept, he replied. Well shit, come on, let's run. You spoke out. He nodded and soon the two of you started running. Shit, I gave that woman the skull of her daughter. I haven't gotten rid of it yet, since I was just about to cremate it, he thought. Time skip. Blake, did you know that the opposite of Microsoft Office is massacre hard? I fucking fell for that. On fire, you spoke out. Blake slowly turned his head to you. What crack are you smoking? He asked. He let out a laugh. So does it feel to get scolded by Muzan? He added. I feel like my lifespan has been decreased, he joked. By the way, have you found anything that can lead us to getting out of this game? You added. Well, I haven't found one, he replied, as he let out a smile. Oh, well, I also haven't found anything yet, you replied. You then stared at Blake. You don't want to get it out yet, do you? You asked. You caught me, he giggled. It's because of Daki, you asked. Yeah, she's my girlfriend now. I'm so fucking happy. All those images, fan fictions, fan-made dating games, body pillows, you cut him off. Yes, I get it, Blake, you replied. Sorry, it just can't comprehend. Look, Yen, I promise we'll get out of here. When it's graduation time, the ending of the game. I'll protect you, he spoke up. I'll also protect you. Let's protect each other, you giggled. Besides, it's fine. But what happened during the field trip to the two of you anyway, you asked. Well, he was cut off by the school bell ringing. I'll tell you later, Yen, he added. Okay. You were cut off as you hissed in pain. Something got in your eye. Hey, what's wrong? He asked. Fuck, something got in my eye, you cursed. He soon got closer to you. Let me see, he spoke out. You slowly open your eye, only to be met with air as Blake blows air into your eye. Blake, what the fuck? You replied. Stay still. This is what my parents have taught me and trained me for, he replied. You groaned as you let him try to remove the thing in your eye. Oh, it's a piece of your eyelash. Stay still, I'm getting it off, he commented. You did as he told. Yen, a familiar voice spoke up. Huh? What happened? Mitsuri asked as she walked up to you two. Her eyelash got stuck in her eye. I'm trying to remove it. There. He gives out a smile as he successfully took out the eyelash. Thanks, Blake. You thanked him. Well, come on, Yin. Mangoku called us for emergency meeting, Mitsuri commented. Emergency meeting? Among Us reference? You joked. She giggled in response. Well, I'll see you later, Blake, you told him as you soon walked away. That brat really is like a younger sister, he commented. But what you didn't know was that someone took a picture of you and Blake. When he was trying to remove your eyelash in your eye, on the pic, it looks like Blake kissed you when reality didn't happen. Miyuku is definitely gonna love this, a student giggled as she sent her the photo. Ding! Miyuku's phone vibrated. She raised an eyebrow and looks at her message. Miyuku lets out a chuckle. Well. What a beautiful photo, she mumbled. She soon read the message. Did I post this? The message says, which she replied, No, I have a plan. She lets out a laugh. Oh, little Yin, just go ahead and enjoy your summer break, because when it ends, I'll make sure that janitor won't be able to protect you, she mumbled. Warning, 50 has blood in it, so if you guys don't like blood, please do not listen to chapter 50. Since chapter 50 is so short, I'm going to read it here. All right, dismissed, Kojiro spoke out. Everyone can leave except for you, Yen, he added. Sanemi turned to Kojiro with an eyebrow raise. Why does she get to stay, he asks. She's the vice president. We have paperwork to do, Kojiro simply replied. Gyu stared at you while Sanemi doubts Konroji. Oh, right. Sanemi took one more glance at you before leaving. You raised an eyebrow. What is it, Kanroji? You asked. Well, I haven't had a proper conversation with you yet. How are you feeling? He asks. You let a chuckle. I feel all right, Kojiro. But how about you? You haven't been talking all of responsibilities and work, right? You crossed your arms. He quickly looks away from you. You hissed. Kanroji Rengoku, you spoke out, ready to scold him. How about we go and take care of the paperwork, he suggested. You stared at him. You knew he was trying to get away. Fine. You replied. I'll go stamp the papers, you added. He nodded in response. You soon grabbed the stamper and started to stamp the papers. You grumbled in frustration. Why the fuck won't it? You mumbled. Kojiro soon noticed you struggling. Here, you should do it like this, he suggested as he got behind you, your back against his front. You flinched in surprise. He rested his head on your shoulder as his hands guided yours on how to properly stamp the papers. Isn't this position cliché? You thought, but soon focused on what he taught you. Got it? He asks. You nodded. Good, he whispers in your ear. He soon got back to what he was doing. As he checks the paperwork, he secretly glances at you. You seem much more happy. It was a good decision to kill her. She won't make her sad anymore, he thought, as he remembers what he did to Sarah. Flashback. Sarah let out a screech as Kanroji cut off her left foot. You're a fucking psycho, she screamed. She let out cries and hisses in pain. Sarah's hands were tied up as she was on the ground. Go ahead and scream, as if anyone would hear you. He chuckles. Soon Kanroji cut off her right foot. She let out a scream as tears rolled down her cheeks. Stop, please, you crazy bastard, she cried out. Her voice was already hoarse from screaming. Help, please, she yelled as loud as she could. She trembled as she tried to crawl away from him, leaving a trail of blood. Do you know why I'm doing this? Kanroji asks. It's because you used your feet to kill something precious to her, he added. She didn't reply as she only whispers, trying harder and harder to crawl away from him. Please, help! Sarah was cut off by Kanroji slicing her neck. Blood splurted out of her neck. Some of her blood got onto his cheeks. He wipes it off. Kanroji soon notices that her body was still moving. She wasn't dead yet. Kanroji soon stabbed her stomach. Stop squirming. He spoke out. Soon, Sarah was dead. I should have done much more research. Should have planned it more carefully. He mumbled. Oh well, at least she's dead. I'll just do a better job next time. He let out a small smile. He then looks around to take a look of the mess he made. Her blood was everywhere, and both of her feet were scattered. Now, how will I get rid of this? He mumbled. Oh right, maybe I should sell her body on the black market. Or should I just burn it? He mumbled, deciding what to do. Flashback end. Time skip. Hey, you brat! Don't throw your candy peel on the hallway, Blake shouted. The student let out a tisk. Okay, boomer, the student replied and picked up their trash. Okay, what? You brat, come back here, he shouted, but the student was long gone. He lets out a sigh. They always say, okay, boomer, but never are you okay, boomer, he mumbled. Do you guys want a bonus chapter of Docky and Blake?